Hi guys, how we all doing? Welcome back to the Lean Women Project podcast, episode number 5. I'm just looking at the camera here and my face looks so pink and I have no idea why. Like I tried changing where I was sitting, I don't know. I hope that comes out on the YouTube because otherwise I'm just on the YouTube. I hope that comes out on YouTube, like without me being pink, because otherwise I'm gonna get roasted. If it does come out and I've got a really pink face, then I'm sorry. You don't have to watch me. Just cover the camera, cover the screen, and you don't have to look at me. Okay, so getting into the more, I don't know if you call it more technical, more in depth, I guess, kind of stuff today. I'm gonna go with the fact that everybody already knows what calories are. Because they're such a big part of daily life. Calories are in everything you eat, and basically everything you do burns calories as well. So I'm sure you've heard before, based on the people I imagine are listening to this podcast, I'm sure you've heard before that calories are pretty much your most important thing for weight loss. So we've all heard like the basic principles of eat less and move more, which is not entirely accurate, but it's a good principle to work off to give you an idea of what calories are. If you want to lose weight, you basically need to put yourself in a calorie deficit. You need to be consuming less calories than you're burning. If you're the other way, then you're gonna gain weight, basically. There are, I guess, exceptions to that rule, but this is for the majority of people. So I guess the first question you need to ask is like, how are you going to put yourself in the calorie deficit? And of course there's loads of different things that you can come through. One is just dieting and reducing your calories. One is through workouts, I guess as well, just through like daily life. So for me, the most effective way, and the way I guess it's been like a principle of the business, principle of the gym, is we like to do it through lifting heavy things, and well, not always weight training, but resistance training of some sort. Be that, I'll cover them more in depth later, but be that like body weight, actually lifting weights, plyometric stuff. That is what we work off. So basically, I know people, when they think of putting themselves in a calorie deficit, the first thing they think is, I'm going to run on the treadmill for half an hour. I saw someone do, have you seen those, like what are they called? The Stairmaster things? Yeah, there's like loads of videos up on, like the Insta stories on Instagram. Somebody put up one the other day, they've been on the Stairmaster for 55 minutes. I was like, that's living my nightmare. That's horrible. Why would you do that to yourself? I'm not a fan of, cardio has its place definitely. I'm just not a big fan of it because I'm lazy, basically. So building muscle, basically, muscle burns calories just existing. This is why, if you've ever thought like bigger guys or guys with more muscle, myself, if you've seen Juan that works here as well, he's quite a big guy, but just over 100 kilos, and he's quite strong. He's got a lot of muscle. This is why he can eat about 4,000 calories a day plus and not really gain any weight. Like if you take myself, if you take Juan, we'll be eating so much more food than a guy that's 60 kilos and doesn't really do any weight training, just because we've got more mass to feed. Our bodies require more calories to function, just to exist and maintain a body weight, basically. So if you've got more muscle, you're going to be burning more calories, and this is why we engage in weight training, because you're basically increasing the amount of calories that you can eat. You're increasing the amount of calories that the body burns just by existing. So the actual majority of the calories that are burnt throughout the day are not in the gym. It's just from daily stuff, like your body. People never realize, people always think of when you're burning calories of just treadmill or running or whatever, but actually most of it is out of the gym. And it's things like, one, just existing, maintaining your body weight, maintaining like your body being able to function. Breathing requires calories, walking, moving, like your body actually requires a lot of calories just to, it's like almost like the petrol in a car, like it keeps you running, it keeps your brain working, eyes like blinking, everything is using calories. So if you're lifting weights, you're basically increasing the amount of calories burnt when you're resting. When you're not in the gym, you're burning calories all the time because you require more to keep your body functioning, working, and just existing. So the different types of ways to build muscle, basically, the different types of resistance training. You've got your body weight, so this is things like your push-ups, pull-ups, inverted rows. If you've ever seen like the TRX cables that you can do rows and stuff on, that sort of stuff. Your plyometrics, so jump squats, jump lunges, all this sort of stuff. And then obviously your actual in the gym stuff we use. You can see if you're watching on YouTube, we use these barbells here, trap bars there. We've got dumbbells, the cables right at the back, somewhere around here. We've got all this different stuff, these different pieces of equipment that we use to build muscle. I would say if you've never done any resistance training before in your life, you're a little bit nervous about getting in the gym and moving things around, then I think bodyweight is going to serve you pretty good to begin with. So even if you can get little pull-up bars that go in the back of the door, stuff like that. You use some push-ups, some pull-ups, those sort of things. As you get more advanced, basically, as you build muscle, you get stronger, you're going to need to progress somehow. So it's the same in here. Like it's a lot easier with free weights, because if you're needing to progress, you just add a little bit more weight. It becomes more difficult when you add it to body weight stuff. So for push-ups, you maybe need to add some weight to your back or do it on like an incline. It's just, you have to think a little bit harder, whereas in here you either put up the reps or you put up the weight. Like it's a lot easier to do. It can be done. I prefer, like, I think you're gonna get better results from actually lifting weights, but it can be done via body weight and stuff like that. Home workouts, if you're not keen on getting yourself in the gym, are a good way to go. Get yourself a wee set of dumbbells, something like that, a kettlebell, and you're good to go. In terms of workouts, again, if you've not done much before, if you're coming in a gym environment like here, you're going to be much better joining in a class or getting at least a gym induction or something like that, get someone to show you, and they'll be able to build your program here. All our classes are like programmed, so everybody's got a good rate of progression, everybody's learning what they should be doing, everybody's learning the movements, and they're all programmed for you. You don't really have to worry about your own program. If you're not keen on that, if you're doing home workouts, whatever, you're not keen on getting into a group session or going for a gym instructor session or a PT session, whatever, then just Google it, really. Like, there's so many different plans and programs online. If you listen to the last podcast, the most important thing is you just stick to the program. Basically, there'll be loads of different stuff involving squats. You'll maybe get some upper body, some shoulder presses and stuff like that. You may just want to make sure that you're hitting basically all the muscles in the body, so legs and upper body. Basically everything, pulling motion, a pushing motion, like a squatting, a hip hinge, like a deadlift or something like that. Again, if you want to learn these techniques, I would suggest you either get in touch, or we've got loads of videos on YouTube, like tutorials, our Instagram as well. I know we've got quite a few if you scroll right back. But yeah, that's gonna really help you on your fitness journey as well. I'm not saying with weights versus cardio, like there's no reason why you can't do both, but I really think resistance training should be like a staple in your program. Really, like it should always be there. You can add the cardio in as well for like a little extra push, but I think lifting with weights, I'm sure everyone will notice, like the fitness industry has gone a lot more towards resistance training over the last couple of years, rightly so. A lot more people have like joined our side, our way of doing things, rather than just running all the time. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, you can do both. You can do resistance training, cardio, there's no reason why you just have to stick to one. Okay, right, I am going to sign off because I have clients to take and they are waiting for their sessions. I will speak to you tomorrow. Goodbye.